Little do they know that you're the chosen one, baby. Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Raquel, and in today's video, you guys, we are starting a 25-day series of self-improvement. I'm so excited. Your ultimate guide to transforming your life one step at a time this holiday season. This year, we are not just decorating our homes, no babe, no. Wrapping gifts, we are getting into action. Day 1, setting intentions. Wait, did you guys get your journals and your blue ink pen? You can. Just pause it really quick, go grab it. But if not, you can always come back to this video because they're gonna be here. They're gonna be here for any time you decide to get started, okay? Day number 1, setting your intention, defining your why for self-improvement. Let me give you guys a couple of examples. Start with your ultimate goal. I want to live a healthier lifestyle. I want to have financial freedom or time with my family. I want to feel and look my best. And then ask yourself, why does this even matter to you? Like, what is it about that goal or that ultimate goal that matters to you? Let me give you an example. Because I want to feel confident. I just want to have more energy. If you want to dig deeper into like the emotional connection of your why, let's say if I'm talking about like health and fitness is one of my intentions, right? Digging a little bit deeper could look like, so I can be a better parent, set an example for my kids, and to also live long enough to see them achieve all of their goals and dreams. You know, like if you really, really want to dig deeper. Okay. So then like by thinking of your why, you can actually turn it into like your mission statement, right? I'm going to give you an example again, because I'm a very visual person, but I also like, it just works for me, okay? I hope it works for you too. My why is to live a healthy, active lifestyle so I can feel confident, have the energy to enjoy life, and to be present with my family as long as possible, as an example, okay? Hopefully that helps. By clearly defining your why, you're creating a strong emotional anchor that will keep you motivated on those days that you really just don't feel like showing up for yourself. Every day, you're not gonna feel like, I'm so excited to go get my 10,000 steps in. There's gonna be days you're like, man, my body's aching, or especially if you're a girl, you know, those times of the month where you just are like, I don't really feel like doing this today. It'll keep you motivated and focused even on those tough days. Now, I love writing my why in my journal because when I go in here every month to scrapbook, or there's days that I just will go in there and just write different pages. One of my biggest whys, and I'm gonna share with you this page because this is where the emotional connection comes from for me, being able to provide my inner child with everything that I wish I would have had. One thing that I wish that I would have had was a mom that had the opportunity to be more present with us, to be at our softball games. So for me, one of my biggest whys is to be a present parent. I work a full-time job. I say 9 to 5, but in all reality, you guys, if you guys were to see my schedule, you'd be like, oh my God, girl, when do you ever have time on the weekends to have fun? I don't, unless it's after work and it's like after 8 or 9. So if you really think about it, we're at jobs that we choose to be at because of the fact that, yeah, we have bills to pay and stuff, but that doesn't mean that you can't keep dreaming. I would have loved to be able to have more time with my mom. So because I didn't get to experience that, I know that that is one of my biggest goals to be able to experience with my kids. I work every weekend right now. That way I'm able to be with my kids in between the week, to drop them off, to pick them up, and then eventually things will change. But as of right now, that is really my focus, to be able to start creating the life, to be able to give me that freedom to where I don't have to work every single weekend. Number 2, creating a vision for your future self. This is where you really start dreaming. You kind of start surfing the internet. You can look on like Pinterest. Pinterest has been my go-to place to be able to create that version of my future self. When I first started to create a vision for my future self, it really just started with photos that other people had like uploaded. A trip to Disney World for my kids, a new minivan for me and my kids, because we were driving in a Toyota Camry, where I'm gonna be very open with you guys. It's a little bit embarrassing, but when I became a single mom of 5 and I only had my Toyota Camry, which I'm so grateful for, when I had all my kids in the car, I had to put 2 of my kids in one seatbelt, which I totally know that that was very unsafe. I regret that, believe me, but God knew exactly my heart, and I'm so grateful that He protected me those times that I had to do that. I remember that when I started to use pictures that were posted from other people, and I'm like, wow, if I could only one day, right? And then I ended up manifesting my dream minivan. And I know it sounds funny because not everybody wants to have a minivan, but that was the dream. I got a Honda Odyssey, and that's what I mean about creating a vision for your future self. It may be because somebody else has already lived it, but it inspires you and it allows you to actually dream about it, for you to start creating that vision for you. Okay, let's move into number 3. Write down 3 goals for the next 12 months. Think of a couple of things that you want. You have a whole entire year to work on this. Now, having these 3 goals in 12 months, you may think, wow, I have the whole entire year to accomplish it. You do, but hear me out really quick, okay? One thing that I wish I would have done, and that's why I want to share it with you guys, because sharing is caring, right? Is I wish that I would have actually put that goal somewhere where you can actually see it. It also may be something that you put it on your phone as a reminder. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I love you guys so very much. You may want to do like a vision board. So I will show you what I created yesterday on November 30th, which was my sister's birthday. Happy birthday, sister, if you're watching this. Here is my vision for the next 12 months, and it's certain things. Number 1, to be super consistent with my YouTube channel, eating healthy, reminding myself that, girl, you are about to walk into one of the best chapters of your life. Also remembering that God just has something so much bigger for me. I'll put a picture here on the screen, that way you guys can kind of see exactly what I'm talking about. I created this on Canva, and if you guys need help, leave me a comment down below and I can kind of walk you through it a little bit and share with you guys how I actually created it. Another thing, in the house space, I put on here a picture of stairs, of like walking on the stair machine, because that is something that I am working on. So this gives me the opportunity to remind myself, hey Raquel, remember you said that you were going to do the stair machine because it's really what helped you last time. The other thing is, this is a new era of me. Do not be scared for people to say, wow, you have changed. You're supposed to change. None of us are supposed to stay the same forever. We should all be wanting to better ourselves, you know? And these are the things that I truly believe that they're not always teaching. I know in my family, no one really ever talked about finances. That was actually like, is it taboo, the word to say? Like, you're not supposed to talk about that. But in our family, we never talked about that. My mom would only say, you got to save for a rainy day. But now because of what I didn't have when I was growing up, I personally teach my kids all the time about finances. As a matter of fact, my 19-year-old, you guys should see how good his credit is already. Why? Because I started to teach him, and I want to set them up for their future self. So when they decide to start their family, they decide to buy their home or purchase their first car, which some have already done it. My daughter as well. She's already purchased her car. She purchased another car. She understands credit. She knows how important it is to pay her bills and to make sure everything's on time. But if we don't teach them, who will? I think I kind of went off a little bit, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? So back to the vision board. Every day, wherever we choose to be, it is our choice, okay? So when you're creating that version for your future self, don't forget to put in your wildest dreams, because you will look back and you will be like, I remember when I used to sit in these 4 walls, and I remember driving to work and I did not like the way I started to feel. I don't know about you guys. Have you guys ever worked in a place where it drains your energy? Like, you will be super, super excited, happy. You're like, okay, good, I feel great. And then you're there and then like energy just goes. Yeah, so that is a reason why you should really think about, I need to make a change in my life. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm letting you know that it is possible. There's so many people in this life that are living their dream life. We have been like programmed that life has to be hard. We've been programmed that no, wherever you started at, you should just be grateful. I have a friend of mine that was raised in a very, very poor environment, and she says, no, well, I'm just happy that I have carpet. And I remember her telling me, well, I'm just grateful because I have somewhere to live. I'm like, you're right, but God's opened up those doors for you, and it's never too late for you to dream. There's so many people that make it in this world, and you know why? Because they're grateful for where they were at, for all the wins and all the losses, which I think everything is a win-win, because you're gonna learn something even if you lost. lost. We all have that ability and that opportunity to ask for everything that we truly want. So how beautiful would it be for you to start that business that you've been talking about? How beautiful would it be for you to stop listening to all the negativity of friends, family members who, you know, sometimes those are the people that are not going to even support you, and that is okay. You will find friends like I have found here on the internet. By the way, I love you guys so very much. They will support you more than your friends on social media that know pretty much everything about you. They don't even support that goal or that dream. I'm here to tell you, let it go. Let it go so you can grow. Don't ever think like, oh my God, she didn't like that. Oh my God, she hasn't even subscribed to my channel. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this is your goal. This is your dream. And where your mind is going, they have no clue. That's your power. Such a beautiful thing, Jesus. Where were we at? I think we were talking about the vision board. I want to eat more whole foods, more healthier foods. I was like just looking at like calories, like, oh, 300 calories here, 300 calories there. When I look back at my photos, I'm like, girl, how did you do that? How'd you let yourself go? And here's your friendly reminder. If you're on a weight loss or fitness journey like I am, or a health journey, let's say not weight loss, let's just say a healthier version of me, you will start realizing like, I should probably make that choice. Like right now, I really wanted to go to the gym because I haven't got my workout in today, but I told myself, Raquel, you said that every morning you were going to get up and you were going to film for your friends and family on the internet. Because you guys are my family now, in case you guys don't know. So welcome to the familia. Have you subscribed? Shameless plug. Okay, let's move on. We look at our phone so much, might as well look at our goals as much as we look at our phone. Number 3, which we talked about, write the 3 goals down. You can pick whatever you want. And of course you can. It's your goal. It's your dream. Girl, come on. Here is what I wish I would have colored it in, but I haven't done it. I will see if I can color it in today, and because I'm uploading this video today. Oh, by the way, today's December 1st. Hello, hi. I wrote here, do you guys see how it says December? I'm gonna write my goals here. What I want to do is spend a little bit of time. It may be an hour, it may be 2 hours, it may be only 30 minutes, but every day I want to work on that project. Moving on. God, she talks a lot. Okay, number 4, setbacks. Learning how to reframe your setbacks and change your mindset to a learning opportunity. I'm gonna give you one example. There was a setback that happened to me. I'm no longer part of this group. At first, I was like, why is this happening? But what some people may have thought it was a setback, I was set up. But God told me something different. God actually saved me from this group. In this group, I was so excited about life, making changes, all this stuff, sharing. People were like, oh my God, I love her, da 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 da. For whatever reason, some of the people chose to not want me to be part of that group anymore. You may think that that was a setback, but for me, I believe that that was God protecting me from something that I did not need to be a part of. Although you may think sometimes in your life, oh my God, I really, really want this. But how do you know what you really want is actually really good for you? Cue in elevator music. You don't. So what I have realized that every setback is actually just a comeback. God protected me from something. Take that negative mindset and turn it all the way into a positive mindset, because God's never gonna do anything to make me fail. He's not, because I'm a child of God, baby girl. Okay? Okay, so live your life, live your dreams, and don't ever let anyone think that they have that much power over you, because you may be in rooms where they're trying to dim your light. No, baby. No. Do not let anyone dim your light. When people are trying to tell you, oh, you need to be like this, you need to be like that, do not block God's blessing, baby. Do not. Little do they know that you're the chosen one. Little do they know that you're the chosen one, baby. And that's what you have to think of. You need to tell yourself, I am the chosen one. Don't ever let anyone make you feel small, because you're not. You're a divine source of energy. You are loved. You're powerful. You're a divine source, and you are capable of creating and manifesting anything you want into your life. Period. Okay, number 5. As we close out the video. I know, I'm sorry. We're at the end of the video. I know. Number 5, adopt a growth mindset by embracing the challenges that are going to come with the transformation you're going to have. Embrace it. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be people that may say something about you because you're finally standing up for yourself and you're like, you know what? Enough is enough. I am ready to make a change in my life. Remember, you're setting up your foundation. When you're setting up your foundation, it sometimes is the hardest part of transformation because you're literally digging. It's kind of like you're building a house, right? You're digging and you have to dig deep enough to be able to set the foundation. That way the house doesn't tip over. And let me tell you, there's a lot of people in our lives that will try to tip tip us over, that'll try and take us off our track. The minute you finally decide to make change in your life, someone comes or something happens, be prepared. Every time that something happens like that, change your mindset. Change your mindset, change your life. The only way that you can make change is by changing this. There's a lot of files that got programmed here. Okay? Files that are not even true. That are not even true about you. From your parents, from your grandparents, from teachers, even teachers. And I'm not knocking any teachers, but there is a teacher that once told me when I actually was my junior year, she said that I would not amount to being anything. I was a teen mom, and I don't promote that in any way, but I did get pregnant my senior year. There was this teacher. She was actually an English teacher. This lady had no clue what I was going through. She had no clue of the challenges that not only was I going through, but my brother and my sister, who were also athletes as well. Sometimes people don't know what you're going through, or they will say negative things, but you have no clue what some of these kids go home to. When she told me that, I was like, what? Like, wow. And this was even before I got pregnant, right? But there's hurtful things that you have been told and you have it up here that is not true. Did we go through challenges? We did. But there's a lot of things that have been programmed up here that don't serve you any purpose anymore. Not everything that was told to this little girl is true. I need to let you know that you are capable of doing anything that you want. The minute you decide to make a change here, you can turn any negative situation that you looked at and turn it into something positive. All right. That is a wrap for day 1 of our 25-day series of self-improvement. Today we laid the foundation by defining our why. Take a moment tonight to reflect on your why and write it down somewhere where you will see it every day. Remember, this is your starting point, and it's the most important step towards creating the life you truly deserve. If you found this video helpful today, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone that could use some inspiration, and hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss tomorrow's tips. And tomorrow, you guys, we're gonna dive into shifting your mindset and building the belief that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Thank you so very much for spending your time with me today. I'll see you here back tomorrow for day 2. Until then, you guys, stay intentional, stay inspired, and let's keep moving forward. Don't forget, God, goals, glory, and growing. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!